leadership this past year, and for his guidance during my transition into office, as well as my family, whose unwavering support has carried me throughout my life. For 100 years, our SGA has been established, and each year, members of our community watch as we take the oath of office and proclaim our allegiance to the Constitution. We, the students of the University of Alabama, in order to preserve and defend the rights and privileges of student self-governance, to guarantee a student voice and involvement in university decisions, to serve the common interest of all students, to train ourselves in democratic government, and to promote citizenship on campus and in the community. Today, we continue to uphold the value of these words and sustain the journey begun in 1915. A journey that too often we forget or sometimes fall complacent toward. It has always been a path of reflection and progress. For it reminds us of a time when our tides were permeated with injustice and prejudice. A time when the shores of bigotry and hatred washed away the opportunity of students to achieve their highest potential. A time when the bright light of peace and brotherhood was far from being ever attained. Yet soon, and very soon, it was realized. And by students who sought to challenge the status quo and turn the tide in a new direction. A direction that has carried us thus far and will be felt by generations to ever come here. Through this, let it never be said that anything is impossible for a UA student. We all came to this school with the same reason: hope. For a job, a career, a future, a family. This hope is the spirit of possibility and has created this university we know and love. Hope made Arthur and Lucy fight to be a student here, and it was hope that walked Vivian Malone and James Hood through the doors of Foster Auditorium so that they might fulfill their destiny as Americans and claim the education to which every citizen is rightful. These students fought for social equality and sacrificed a life of comfort so that we may have the opportunity to unify and achieve our highest potential. They viewed the University of Alabama as a place for all and not just some, where students could embrace their differences and unite over a common interest. It is this journey that we continue today and a vision that we can see brought into fruition. The torch, UA students, has been passed to each and every one of us. And we must continue the path that was started then. The University of Alabama is more than just Greek and independent, more than black or white, more than athlete or club sportsman. The record voter turnout of last month's election has simply shown that. Now, it's time for UA to show the world. As president, I will take my mission to ensure that every student has every possible resource at their disposal to carry out the tradition of the capstone of higher education. Some will leave this state, some will stay. Many will even leave the country. But each and every one is responsible for creating the future of our world. SGA will make sure that these students continue to learn and grow with our university, having the tools needed to gain success. We will uphold student well-being and create ways in which students can maintain an environment where they all feel equal. We will educate students on service, advocacy, and civic responsibility by strengthening the relationship between students and our community of Tuscaloosa. This is the meaning of our capstone creed. that we must strive for excellence and foster civic engagement. And these are the values that two retired U.S. Air Force officers instilled within me today as I take this oath of office. On the journey ahead, let us be mindful of the words given by Paul Bear Bryant. You must learn how to hold a team together. You must lift some men up, calm others down, until finally we have one heartbeat. Then you've got yourself a team. In the face of all of our differences, we must accept the fact that we, UA students, distinguished guests, SGA members, are one heartbeat. Let us not lose sight of one another on this journey, but rather unite as a team, one heartbeat, and carry the torch onward to the next generation. Thank you so much. God bless and roll tide.